Hey, what's up? It's Deanna. So I'm really not that big into costume jewelry or vintage jewelry. I'm really not that excited about it, but this piece is really great. This was given to me as a gift by somebody, and this happens to be Murano glass. So this is Italian. This particular piece was most likely made in the 1930s to the 1950s. I really like actually the pattern on the glass. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure of the exact term for it. It possibly is some kind of cane or millefiori, but look how exquisite, exquisite, exquisite that is. See all the swirls of color going throughout the piece? Let me show you some of the other beads. Trying to show you the workmanship on this. And these are all glass beads. Now, I looked at the catch on it, and on the back of the catch, now this is a tongue and groove or a box clasp, and it has a little thing that says sterling on the back of it. It is really tarnished and filthy, so I might polish this to try to bring back the old silver. But so this thing was like a string beaded necklace. Again, it's probably Murano, most likely. Generally, a lot of times these type of necklaces are Bohemian beads, Czechoslovakian beads, but this is definitely hand-blown glass, as you can see from the canes on these little teardrop shaped beads. And this is a really long necklace. But look how under the light, look how it shimmers. And I'll probably never wear something like this. This chain happens to be about 30 inches long. But this is really like a flapper necklace. If you really think about this, this is something like a flapper would have wore back in the day. And I was thinking of selling it, maybe selling it on Etsy, in my Etsy shop, because I'm really never going to wear something like this. And I figured somebody else might really enjoy wearing something like this. A lot of people like older vintage costume jewelry, and it's pretty hot right now. But I thought I'd share it with you. It's really a lovely old pattern. And again, this was given to me as a gift. I have quite a few costume jewelry pieces that were given to me by the same person. Actually, I have a bag filled, like a gallon-sized bag filled to the top with Czechoslovakian Bohemian 1930s beads and also 1940s rhinestone necklaces and rhinestone bracelets. I don't know if you guys are into that sort of thing. Maybe I'll show you a video of the other pieces I got. The person also gave me a matching beaded purse that has thousands upon thousands of beads on it. As a matter of fact, hold on one second while I go get it, because it's really pretty and I wanted to show it to you. So as you can see here, that person really gave me a lot of things. This looks like an old 1930s, 1940s eyeglass case, but look at the thousands of hand-sewed glass beads on here, or metallic beads. And then it has embroidery going in the center. Again, I believe this is to be Belgium or Czechoslovakian or Bohemian. I don't know exactly how old this is. My guess is probably 1930s. Then we have another matching type of purse with these thousands upon thousands of steel beads or glass beads. And on the top, it has a metal frame with rhinestones. I don't know if you could see that. See all the rhinestones going across this piece? And I mean, look at the thousands upon thousands of hand-sewn beads with the rhinestones. I mean, isn't that absolutely beautiful? Let me show you the back of it. And again, we have all these beads. And when I open it up, it says that it's from Saks Fifth Avenue. And Saks Fifth Avenue was a really luxury department store. So this was not a cheap piece when somebody bought this. So my guess is this is possibly a 1930s flapper bag. Now, as you can see here, the person gave me loads and loads of these type of things. He was very kind to me. It was somebody I had made friends with on eBay. And he had a bunch of antiques, and I helped him identify his pieces because he was getting sort of robbed by other dealers on eBay. They were like taking his stuff for like $10, $20 when he had items that were worth hundreds upon hundreds and even thousands of dollars. So I befriended him, and it turned out he was a Long Islander like me, and I helped him by appraising his collection, and he ended up getting $30,000 by selling the items that he had on eBay. And if I wouldn't have helped him, he would have lost a lot of money. So as a gift, he gave me thousands of dollars worth of antiques. As a present, he gave me antique baccarat glass boxes. He gave me antique paintings, antique prints. He gave me antique jewelry. He gave me antique clocks and candelabras and crystal and bronze sculptures. It was so kind of him. I could not believe it. I told him I didn't want anything from him. I just was being his friend, and he insisted that I take a lot of this stuff. So one of these days I'll show you the rest of the stuff he gave me. For example, this is a vintage, I believe this is some kind of stone. It could be, I forgot what kind of stone that's called. Starts with an A, I believe. I'm having a bit of a brain fart right now. Then we have this old bone bracelet. It's made out of bone. And I don't know if you can see that, what looks like a moonstone in the center. Isn't that pretty cool? Then I have what looks like a Tibetan bracelet. And it's a bangle. It might be silver plated, I'm not sure. I thought that was really, really outrageously clean. I mean, cool. I have to clean it. You see, the word clean just popped into my brain. Oh, agate. I think that's called agate. I should know. I collect minerals. This, I don't know what the heck this is. Looks like some kind of long chain. Maybe this was a necklace. This is totally vintage costume jewelry. Then in here it looks like Tibetan silver plate earrings, dangle earrings. It looks like it's some kind of wire work, which is quite interesting. I have the matcher to that. Then let me see what else we got here. Then he gave me this beautiful, it looks like silver plate. It's a silver plate hand mirror. And it's, I believe, Swiss. I think it comes from actually Sweden. I forgot, it had a country of origin on it somewhere. But that's really neat. It's a little hand mirror. Then I got this stretch bracelet. And this is, it looks like it could be, I don't know if it's fake freshwater pearl or if it's real freshwater pearl. But that's probably made in Japan. So this could be like a 40s piece right after the war. Then it seems like I got another one of those type of bracelets right here. And this looks like, I think, fake freshwater pearls. I think they call these cha-cha bracelets. And ladies, when they went dancing, would wear these type of bracelets because they they moved all over the place when they did the cha-cha dance. And then a bunch of, we have rhinestone bracelets. I don't know if these are from the 30s, 40s, or 50s. That one's a pretty one. Here's another pretty one. Now, I'm not well versed on costume jewelry, so I really don't know. Then this looks like some kind of maybe agate pendant, and it's a swirl. It's a spinner. And on the other side is a mirror. I'm trying to figure out if that's sterling silver. I don't know. It's not marked. We have some more rhinestones. Again, it looks like the 40s or 50s. Probably like Hollywood Regency. This looks like a scarab brooch. Looks like I got another beaded something here, like a change purse. And some clip-on earrings. I had the matcher over here. It's like an Aurora Borealis type of bead. Then I have this thing, which is really insane looking. It looks like a chieftain's type of necklace. Let me try to hold it up for you guys to show you how insane this is. See that? Probably a 1930s type of necklace. Some of the beads sadly came apart. Then we have another thing that looks like a deco piece. I could be wrong. It could be from the 40s as well. But there are some prices on it. It says, and it has information. It says faceted jet Czech. So this is a Czechoslovakian vintage necklace. And you can see it has, I think, a barrel closure or a screw closure. So this is probably from the 30s for sure. So this is like a flapper necklace. And it looks like we have more rhinestone bracelets in here that are vintage. Here's that other earring, the matcher to that other earring from before. This looks like probably a shoe clip or clip-on earring of some sort. This, I think this is, I don't know, some kind of thing. Maybe it was a ring. And last but not least, a little stick pin that's also a locket. So this opens up and you can put a picture inside. So once again, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And oh wait, I forgot to show you something else. He gave me this baggie filled with really old looking buttons. And a lot of them look like they're sterling silver engraved buttons. Or some look like they could be military buttons. Trying to really show you guys. If anyone knows what that is, if that's a military button, this little brass one, and what these little silver buttons are, they all have these engraved initials in them. I'd love to know. That really intrigues me, and that would greatly be appreciated. You can tell me in the comments. So once again, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you all soon.